My name is Linden Christ, and I'm the Manager of Education and Outreach for Chicago Opera Theater, and we bring our opera program, Opera for All, to 7 different schools and centers. This is our 6th year at Clinton Elementary School, so we work with the teachers and incorporate singing, acting, dance, and art into an entire 30-week school year program. They wrote their very own opera called Kids in Space. They went on a field trip to the Adler Planetarium, and that inspired them from that field trip to write their own story. So they brainstormed their ideas, they incorporated their lines into the script, and they worked with a lyricist to write poems that they then set to music. Then they worked with an art teacher on their beautiful props, sets, and costume pieces. The process is throughout the entire school year, and it's so very important for these kids, and it's vitally important. A lot of these students, some of them weren't even speaking English last year, and now they are performing, they are memorizing lines, they are creating their own story. It's really quite an accomplishment.
I am Dr. A. I'm kind of a mad scientist who's really pathetic. Yeah, they're lame scientists, aliens, villains, yeah, that's what I am.
My role is Corestealer. She's sassy, she has a lot of attitude, and well, she talks back.
My character is Dinogun. He's half dino and he's half gun.
My role was Gilloth, and she's about a character that's like Dracula, like sucking blood and stuff like that.
My role in this opera is Braineater, and she eats brains and all that.
How we started this year was to tell the kids that we were going to do a space theme, and then I asked them if they wanted to do real or imaginary, and kind of started from there, and we did some character development, and then it's kind of becomes a process of voting. I go through the students' journals. Sometimes we do it in groups in the class through brainstorming. Sometimes they write on it as homework, and then I take what I think are the most fruitful ideas, and there's usually a lot, and then we vote on them class by class. And we started with some characters and some situations in the first class of the day, and then I'd go to the second class and say, okay, this is what the first class came up with, where are we going to go from here? And then we'd go to the next class, okay, this is what they came up with, where are we going to go from here? So we developed the story class by class once we had some characters and a situation. The first class came up with that their teacher was actually an alien child in disguise, visiting them to prove to her parents that humans really do exist. And when she takes them to outer space, she turns back into an alien, and they discover her secret. And then in the meantime, these evil villains are converging upon the planet that they happen to be visiting on their field trip.
We're coming home from our